Now, to all of your friends and family that are telling you that you're going to somehow be jealous of those that have children and you're going to have all this regret, don't believe them. What they're telling you is a total lie, and it is a complete and total scam.
I feel like I've gotten to that point, guys. Like I was so hung on to this feminism thing, and I missed out on marriage and on children.
But I've done the math, and it does not work out. I am not young enough, or fertile enough, or financially stable enough to even do another round of IVF. And at 36, like, I'm sorry, like, you're gonna say, like, you have time. Like, I don't.
Welcome
to the J&O Show.
where we talk about
things that we were never told. I'm Jay.
And I'm O.
And now you know. What
Hey.
up, y'all? Explosion all over the place.
Yeah, and with my hat, I feel like I'm somebody in the theater doing that too.
She said spirit fingers. I'm done.
All right, y'all. So this is from Night Talk. Shout out to Night Talk.
Yeah.
You're too old for hot girl summer.
Damn.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Yeah.
Hold on to your britches.
About to be crazy.
Oh my gosh. So I am 55 years old, child-free by choice. I knew at the age of 7 years old that I would never want to have children. And by the grace of God, that decision has never wavered. I also knew that if I ever...
How do you know since 7 though? That sounds like cap. Like, how you remember when you were 7 years old, first of all? You know what I'm saying? You 55. But that sounds like cap.
ever got to be the old age of in my 50s like I am now, and if I ever wanted kids, I could always adopt, right? So, what does it look like for me being child-free by choice at the age of 7, since the age of 7? It has meant a life of complete and total freedom, a life of joy, a life of non-aging, as we can see. There's no filler or Botox in this face.
Yeah, but
It
black
has
don't
meant
crack
that I...
though, girl. Black don't crack, man. Black don't crack, bro. Anyway.
I was able to retire from corporate America at the age of 38 years old to travel the world and live abroad in luxury and style. And I'm still doing that all these years later, all these decades later. I live abroad, I travel, I have businesses, I have money. Oh my gosh. I don't have stress, I don't have worry, I have joy. It's amazing being child-free for me. Now, to all of your friends and family that are telling you that you're going to somehow be jealous of those that have children and you're going to have all this regret, don't believe them. What they're telling you is a total lie, and it is a complete and total scam. Trust me, those of us that are
You know what makes this hard to watch? It's because, and I wish I had it. If I find it, I'm going to show it to you guys. But then you'll have the video of the lady sitting there on TikTok, on Instagram, crying her eyes out.
Like, I'm so sad right now because I just came to like a realization these past few days have been so hard for me. Cause like, you know how men say that women have toxic feminism, and like you'll get to a certain age and like no one will want to marry you and no one will love you. Like, I feel like I've gotten to that point, guys. Like I was so hung on to this feminism thing, and I missed out on marriage and on children.
Because she waited to have children to get her career together, and now she can't have kids. Right after I watch her. And she's like, they're lying.
But I've done the math, and it does not work out. I am not young enough, or fertile enough, or financially stable enough to even do another round of IVF. And at 36, like, I'm sorry, like, you're gonna say, like, you have time. Like, I don't.
There are unicorns like this. I actually dated one. I dated one. I had a good relationship with them and everything. There are women out there who don't want kids, who may only want a husband. And then there are women who don't even want a husband. They just want to be able to go, have a real good career, travel the world and all of that stuff. And there are women out there like that. You really got to be on your what do I want from my life to be able to figure, do you want a mate? You want a husband? Do you want a wife? Do you want kids? What does that look like? Like, you got to really know yourself and spend time thinking about what you want out of life. They got everything on YouTube. Just look it up.
Yes.
Exercises for finding your purpose and stuff. I think purpose is even more important than what you want.
Difference between depression and joy, right? And I think it's purpose.
What you're supposed to do,
Yes.
in my opinion, my personal opinion, this ain't no stat, my personal opinion. I believe what you're meant to do is more fulfilling than what you want to do. Because what you want to do a lot of times has to do with what you're passionate about. What you're meant to do a lot of times is about what you're gifted at, and might not necessarily be what you're passionate about, but it's what you're supposed to do because you're meant to serve something other than yourself. The one thing I can say about her whole rant, it all sounds very selfish, very me-centered, very American in that way. It's all about me. Me, my. But the thing is, she doesn't have any dependents. No kids there. There's no husband. So she can get to do that and go and live her. I ain't got no problem with there being people like her out there, male or female, because go do you. It don't affect nobody but you. You effectively don't have attachments to other people. For most people, I think that would be lonely because most people love community. They need and require community.
Yeah.
She talking about she lived overseas and she's free. So I'm assuming that she's moving around a lot. It sounds lonely for most people, but there are people out there, that's what they want. And I think that if you figured out that with your life, yo, you good, but don't listen to the it's all a lie thing. That's cap.
Yeah.
Those of us that are child-free by choice have never looked at our friends that have kids and said, oh, I really wish I would have made that choice. No, said none of us ever. In fact, people that are that have children, and God bless you. You guys, parenthood is one of the hardest things you could ever do in life. God bless all parents, Lord knows. But parents look at us that are child-free and they channel that as jealousy of us because we have our freedom. So I just call it as it is. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
See, that's a pretty. I was talking earlier, man. You do what you want to do.
Not true. There may be some people, there might be some women who had kids and then after they had them was like, oh man, we should have never did this. Our oven is going off in this section.
Later.
Anyway, look, to automatically think that you're jealous of me because I have freedom. A lot of people aren't jealous of selfishness though.
Yeah. That part.
They're not. I think there are some people, their lives are a certain way. They might not necessarily need to have family, but they could still be very selfless. She don't sound selfless. But there are other, like for instance, y'all don't know how much I hate the alarms on this oven. Like I hate them. They all sound so annoying. Like all of the I wish I could program a different sound than the alarms because they all sound just annoying.
A few moments later.
If Martin Luther King didn't have a family, I'd be like, all right, cool. Like, that's a lot. If Malcolm X didn't have a family, I'd be like, yo, that's a lot, but he's not selfish. Oh, Paul in the Bible. Paul was a little shot out. His personality was crazy, but he was shot out. But I wouldn't say that he was selfish because he was like, yo, I don't want to have a family because I want to focus on my mission of saving people and bringing them to Jesus Christ. That's not selfish.
Right.
I can't blanketly say that people are just selfish because they choose this thing because I don't know. You know, some people, their mission that they feel they were brought to do is too heavy. For them to also have the responsibility of having a family. So that's cool. Now, if you just like her, I'm just traveling and enjoying, that is selfish. That's it's all about her.
Yeah. It's all about me.
But I don't know if you have any. I have no. Oh wait, yeah. That.
So what you gonna do? Are you gonna get
Okay.
Oh, sorry. It's back in the day. No, she was saying like about the parents as far as them being jealous. No, I mean, unless
It might be some.
yeah, but I don't think for the masses.
No, I don't think. I think most women
Yeah,
end up
because I'm
wanting to
like-
have children because
yeah.
of the biological pull.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds nice for you to be able to go and travel the world and you don't have any responsibilities or care in the world. But like you said, then it's just like, okay, like that's nice and all, but like who are you enjoying it with? And it's going to come a point where you can't do that anymore.
Yep.
Then what? So,
She sounds like she's gonna be one of those people that when she passes away, she's gonna have a funeral with 2 people there.
oh wow.
That's what she sounds like. Oh, now the battery dying. Wow, we just getting it in spades today.
Well,
I don't know.
comment down below and let us know what you guys think. Do you think what she's saying is true or
And
not
do you
true?
want us to do a part 2? Because I wasn't done. There was actually more. But guess we done though.
Yes, that's it.
This keeps happening to us, y'all. Peace.
Press the out button.
And the oven cut is hard. That's crazy. The oven took like 2 minutes.